Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Before we dive into the Ethereum microstructure, I wanted to show you briefly the ETH BTC chart. Yeah, for anybody who's not so familiar with that one, this chart shows how Ethereum is performing compared to Bitcoin, and we see the first signals that Ethereum starts to outperform Bitcoin. As you know, we talked about that, talked about Bitcoin dominance and all that stuff, but this is the daily chart, right? And you can see this downtrend. It's in 3 waves so far, so I do expect the bounce from this area somewhere. So far, it hasn't happened in this cycle. And Ethereum has been quite weak. And now that we've reached this support area, obviously that's why these boxes are on the chart, you know. It's between the 50% and the 78.6 retracement. I'm watching for reversal. Now, that could be that this C wave takes us to new highs already, or maybe only a B wave before then another C wave down happens. We don't know that yet. But it doesn't matter so much in the short term. There is now potential for a rally. It is, however, pretty insignificant if we delete these numbers. It's pretty insignificant there. Yeah, zoomed out, no meaning, because we had a pump here, we had a pump here, we had a pump here, and we always need to compare these movements with previous movements in the same trend, and this is too insignificant, right? So we have an initial possible 5-wave move up. I posted that earlier today to our Discord members, and you can see it looks a bit like it looks like a 5-wave move up, which hasn't topped yet. So that means it is the first indication we have bottomed there, at least in the A wave, which might mean that ETH BTC could rally over the coming weeks, maybe even months, into this resistance area between 0.049 and 0.07. But we need to see a bit more structure. So that means further evidence is needed. You know, what I need to see is the next wave degree. I need to see 1. So these 5 waves could be wave 1, pullback in wave 2, 3, 4, 5. Only if I get these 5 waves, I can say we've really bottomed, because then I can rule out a B wave, because a B wave is a 3-wave move, okay? But still, that means there is definitely, I can make a case for short-term further upside. It looks like that. And whether that's the B wave or maybe this larger 5-wave move forms, we will have to see. But for now, I assume that we have put some kind of a local low in place. There has been a reaction to that support region that I communicated before, and it's a first micro 5-wave move up. And that reversal, however, needs to be confirmed in the next pullback, because if the next pullback shows, it needs to hold a higher low. If that low is taken out again, then Ethereum has failed again to outperform Bitcoin. Now, looking at the microstructure, or let's maybe look at the daily chart first. This is the Fibonacci target area I communicated in previous updates. It is between 2,916 and 3,511. Why is this important? Because we want to see a 3rd wave reach at least the 138% extension at 3,270. So that was communicated before. We're nearly there. Once we get there, I will add support for wave 4, and then we can watch for the wave 5 rally. Doesn't mean the 3rd wave has to stop there. It's the first ideal target for the 3rd wave. Price has now reached the next Fib level at 3,130. So it might hover there a bit. Looking at the short-term chart, we still have that 5-wave move up. It's just extending, and it could complete this C wave of wave 3 in one go. It just needs to push a little higher to that 138% extension. But already now, I mean, if we now get a decent pullback, I would probably already call it a 4th wave. Just need to add the support area. But until we break below, you know, that last swing low here, which is located at 2,990, there is no sign of a top in place. Okay, so this could still extend. Pretty decent move, looks impulsive, probably the wave C of 3. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Tomorrow we've got our 5 p.m. member live stream. Every Sunday we do it. Tomorrow we're going to talk about how a thorough trading plan will look like, or does look like. So if that's something you are struggling with, maybe check it out. It's part of our membership. On our channel page, there's a trailer that introduces you to all the different levels of our membership. And we typically also cover some requests from members during that live stream. Yeah, that's the update. Have a great Sunday. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.